Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the Ethereum chart, the price, as you might remember from previous videos, has technically completed all the downside requirements actually for this move. Because what we could do, we could identify a 1-2 setup, okay, and then a third wave, then a fourth wave, and the fifth wave. And even in the fifth wave, we had a micro 5-wave move down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there wasn't really anything else I could do in terms of, adding possibly another low or something. Yeah, you can always extend, of course, which is why I added resistance. But overall, the wave count to the downside is technically complete. Now, as you will know, if you watch my videos regularly, if you're familiar with the markets, if you're familiar with Elliott wave, there isn't really a low in place until we get a 5-wave move up and a break above initial resistance. So we need to understand what constitutes a 5-wave move up and what would be the initial resistance area, which I've added to the chart already a few days ago. So resistance is 2,408 to 2,459. So first of all, we need to see a break above that in 5 waves. This resistance area is actually not that important, but it's an area where we have to watch for a rejection, okay? What is more important is that the price now actually fills in all 5 waves, okay? So we need to see the third wave complete. If this turns into a 5-wave move up, which would then allow me to add the next support area to the chart, for let's say a 1-2 setup, which is the classical Elliott wave setup. To do that, well, I need to see the third wave get to the 2,474 level, minimally. That is the 138% extension. You see that I've added a bit of a micro count here to the third wave. So it could be an ABC structure because the wave 1 looks like an ABC as well. If that's the case, then the C wave should get to the 100% extension. And I think that overlaps quite well with that 138% extension, in different ways to measure it. So pretty much there seems to be a bit of a cluster there around 2,470 to 2,480. Okay, so this is something to watch. That's anyway the next upside target, or let's say milestone, that the bulls need to reach. If we get there, I can at least add a support area for wave 4. And then we can watch for one more high in wave 5. That would give us a first 5-wave pattern. At the moment, there are 2 key levels I see here that would keep the trend to the upside alive short term from that swing low here. The first one is the B wave low at 2,391, because any break below it would at least extend the B wave. And then invalidation is 2,354, because that B wave can't really go below the wave 2 low, okay? So I would like to see, to really call it a 5-wave move, I need to see the third wave get to round about 2,474 or higher next. Wave 5 should technically reach 2,495 or higher, better higher, These are only the first ideal targets. So this is how I see it. Now, then, next question would then be, let's first see if we can get there. We always have to take it level by level. But if we get these 5 waves, we can then think about, okay, is this rather the A wave in yellow, which might be a 3 or a 5-wave move, so I kind of leave it in between. Or is it something more bullish, like a wave 1 of the next move up in wave C? But that's the next question. First of all, we need to see if the market can form 5 waves up. I already gave you the key levels against which the focus can be on higher short term. Why do I not strongly look for another low? Well, because the downside move was actually technically complete, okay, and the last pullback here was in 3 waves as well. So I rather keep the door open for higher, especially as long as this 2,354 level is holding. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.